Welcome to Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet you can find an uncensored version of me. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and I am here with Becca Moore. Is that your full real name?
No.
Yeah, what is your real name?
It's Rebecca Moore.
Rebecca
but I
Moore.
hate that. I hate that.
You hate Rebecca?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I will never call you that then.
Thank you. I shouldn't have said that. I'm mad at my mom for naming me that, honestly. I tell her that all the time.
Why don't you legally change your name then?
Okay. Are you mad at me?
No! Oh my God, I was helping. I'm sorry. I'm a fixer. The second someone tells me a problem, I immediately want to fix it.
I feel like it's like a fun like icebreaker though to say I'm actually Rebecca, but no one knows that, you know.
Okay. Well, a lot of people go by shortened versions of their name.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's Abby, but her full name's Abigail. But she actually likes Abigail better, but keeps introducing herself as Abby. I'm like, why do you do that?
Just tell the truth. Say you're Abigail.
I know. Well, you're not telling the truth.
I know. Wait, you're I didn't even realize that.
Okay, but Becca Moore is what you go by. Okay. She does TikTok. Do you also do YouTube?
I made 2 YouTube videos and I gave up.
It's a different vibe.
It's too much work, especially like I have like 1,000 subscribers from that. Like,
it's hard. It's not worth it. I actually don't
it.
post on TikTok very much because it's just like not worth it.
Well,
for
now
me.
they pay now. They just started paying.
I know, and I haven't gotten around to testing that out.
Honestly, like me either. I haven't made a TikTok in like 10 days.
I love that for you.
It's my job.
I want to know how you got started on the internet.
Oh my God, actually. Okay. It was COVID. I was about to start a 9 to 5 doing like recruiting, like headhunting or whatever.
Okay, side note, have to ask you about how many jobs you've had. But
oh my God,
go
I've
back
had so many jobs.
Okay, because now you're a TikToker, but I want to know everything, how you got started on that.
Okay, well, I was about to start a 9 to 5. And then they called me a week before. And at this point, I was in like, I had just graduated college during COVID.
Yeah.
And I was still kind of in my college phase. So I was going out and like, I loved posting in bikinis, which is like, whatever.
As one does.
Yeah.
If you look good and you feel good,
it
post.
was fun. And then I was face tuning the pictures, like for
yes,
sure.
Yes, I've seen your face tune videos. Yes.
It was like super face tuned. But anyway, that's besides the point.
No, doesn't matter.
I'm off track. But my boss found my Instagram and I had like 3,000 Instagram followers. Like, no, I wasn't an influencer, but they found it and they told me that I have to delete my Instagram or make it private and change my name to Rebecca, put it Rebecca and take my last name off, and then but also take down all of my bikini pictures.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I tell my family and they're like, delete it. Who cares? And I was like, I care. Like, yeah. I love Instagram. Like,
that's your right.
What? Yeah. So then I went on LinkedIn and I found all of the guys that were about to start in the same position.
I already know what you're about to say. And I love you.
They had bathing suit pictures.
Yes.
So I quit my job. I told them I wasn't going to do it.
I actually absolutely love that. No, double standards. Fuck that
like, shit. Yeah. And that is when I got started with like hating men. I was like mad. Like I have never had like a social justice like moment except for that. So then I mean, it was COVID. So I had to like get a serving job. I started serving.
Okay.
And then I started bartending. And in my free time, I started making TikTok. I downloaded TikTok and I started making TikToks.
Okay.
About like all the times that I've gotten in trouble with my sorority and like basically the same content I'm making now.
Were you trying to be a TikToker?
No.
Or did you just do it for fun?
I was doing it for my friends. I was like, remember the time that I got in trouble? Like it was, anyway. But it blew up right away. Not a lot of people were making like satirical videos like as girls, I guess.
Yeah. Are all your stories are true? Mm-hmm. Or are they like elaborated a little?
I definitely exaggerate. You can tell.
Of course.
I mean, I like make up like things that I've said. Like I'll be like, and then I told the guy, I hate you. I don't know. Yeah. I make up like little dialogue parts to make the stories make sense.
But I talk about this all the time. I will tell a story and like someone will have done this with me. I'll be like, we were at the grocery store and oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And my girlfriend, bless her heart, will be like, babe, they didn't say it that dramatically. I'm like,
no, it's the story. Like
I'm telling a story.
I know, I have to make the story. That's what I always like wonder if people that were actually like there, like in my sorority watching this happen, if they're like, she's totally exaggerating, which I am a little bit.
But it's for the story.
I'm trying to like make a cohesive story so that people can follow along and understand like, the plot. Like
that's for the plot. It's always for the plot. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, I figured I was like, it sounds like you've lived a lot of lives.
I honestly have. That is real. I have.
How many jobs have you had? Because you constantly tell stories about how you've gotten fired at a job or.
I've had like over 10 to 15 jobs, I think. I don't know, like 15.
What was your first one?
I worked at an ice cream. No, I worked at a pizza place. My first one was a pizza place, and I dated my boss. Yeah.
How old were you?
18, and he was 26.
Okay, well, that's his bad.
I know. But, okay, I tell this story too much. I feel like he's going to get mad at me if I keep telling this story about him. But
oh, I don't care about his... I mean, I do care about another person's feelings.
Well, it's a man, though.
Okay.
He started... So whatever.
Valid. He's also borderline statutory rape, so we're good. Go.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, and he hired me when I was like 16, and I worked there for like 2 years. And
he groomed you.
I guess. I mean, I think... Honestly, I was like trying to get with him. Like I was trying to convince
him.
Doesn't
matter.
To
You were young.
Me. I know. I was like a baby. Victim. Hashtag.
You're a victim. Don't let him tell you that you weren't.
He doesn't. He blocked me like years ago. We don't talk. But I think that really set like a precedent for my life. Like now I'm like into older guys and like I don't even know what he did to me. I don't know the damage of that. That probably has like long lasting damage.
Again.
I don't know about it. Yeah. I know. But yeah, he was my boss. He's my first ever boss. And we dated. Wow. And then I went to college and then he started dating my friend that I introduced him to. And she was also 18.
Okay, yeah, this guy's a no good.
Oh no, but now they're married. They just got married and they just had a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so
and I'm like, you wasted your life to the girl. I'm like, no, like he took your life away.
Do you think getting married young is a good or bad thing?
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
I feel like people don't know who they are until late 20s, early 30s.
I didn't know who I was last month, like yesterday.
That's true.
Like,
wait, how old are you? Am I allowed to ask that?
I'm turning 25 next week.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thanh you. Happy birthday to me. I'm a Gemini.
I've heard those. I don't know anything about.
I got excited because I thought maybe you did.
I literally don't know. I know that I'm an Aries and.
Oh, that's why I like you so much. I'm not even kidding. I love Aries. I think. I have to have a pattern because all my favorite ex-boyfriend was an Aries and all my best friends are Aries right now.
Well, so I feel we're like great people.
Yeah, they're like air signs, right? Or fire? I don't know.
I think. Am I a fire? Emily,
why do we keep? I keep looking at you because I feel like she knows the answer to everything.
I feel like your girlfriend knows this stuff. Okay,
ask her.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Abby. I know that I think I'm a fire sign.
I don't know, but I know that Gemini and Aries get along, like classically. They do.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think one of my rising or my moon or something, I don't know. My girlfriend and her best friend did a whole chart thingy on me. One of my thingies is Gemini and the other one's Sagittarius.
Mine is Sagittarius. My rising is Sagittarius.
Oh my goodness.
No way.
We're friends.
Also, I have watched Rachel on like for years. Yeah. I've watched you.
That's the only reason she's on this podcast. I can only get people on this podcast if they liked me beforehand.
No, I've loved you forever. I'm not even kidding. I watch anyway.
I love that. Thank you very much. I fangirled over her first, and then did I DM you first?
No,
I followed you first.
Yeah. You followed me first. So
I followed you first. Yeah, I saw you just roasting men, and I was like, yeah. No, I think I saw one of your videos that it was you went to an internet YouTube like a influencer party, and people were like shit to you.
It wasn't like they were all like ganging up on me. It was just a couple.
It was just like, but the way you described it, I was like, yeah.
Doesn't that happen?
That's what that is. And like my girlfriends always like, why don't you collab more? Why aren't you friends with influencers?
They're scary, honestly, some of them.
I was like, they're mean. They're all just out for themselves, their views. And I'm like, there are obviously some great ones out there.
There are great ones, but
2 are on this couch.
I know, it's just us, though. We're better than all of the rest.
But yeah, because I used to, my sister then. I used to go to with my sister all those parties. I was invisible standing behind her, basically. Oh
my God.
And I was like, I understand. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I get it. My sister's huge. Of course, everyone's like, she's talented and gorgeous. People are going to want to talk to her. And then I'm just behind her like,
what was it like? Like, did people...
People who knew her and like were friends with her always said hi to me. But no one would ever go out of their way to talk to me at all. And if I like chimed in, it was like, okay, back to what we were talking about. And I'm like, okay. I was also really young. So... I made excuses for it all. I was like, whatever. And then I started going to parties by myself, and I would bring like one of my friends along, and people would straight up just come up to me and be like, hey, what's your name? What do you do? I'd be like, oh, I do YouTube. And like, oh, how many subscribers do you got? And I'm like, I think I just hit like 2 million. And they're like, oh, don't worry, you'll get there. I got 5. And I was,
you'll get there?
2 million? I died. I was like, I can't believe you're speaking to me. And I turned away. I was just, and my friend Rachel Wentling was with me, and she was like, was that real? And I was like,
what the hell?
And I was like, this is really just how they were. I thought it was just because I was with my sister and everyone's kissing her feet. And I was like, okay, like, I'm just in her shadow. That's totally fine. I love it. But then when I was by myself, people were even worse.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I hate this.
That happened to me, like similar vibe. Like this, I mean, really doesn't happen. It just, if it happens one time at a party, you remember, that's the only part you remember about the party.
Yes.
So I'm sure I did interact with like great creators and everything, but there was like this one girl who came up to me and she was like, no, I came up to her to tell her that I loved her. And I was like, I love your videos. And she was like, thanks. And I was like, she was like, you look familiar. And I was like, oh, I make TikToks too. And she was like, no, that's not. I mean, I told the story on my TikTok. That's what happened.
Tell it again. You're fine.
She was like, no, that's not it. I don't usually like watch the TikTok. I don't watch other people's. So I don't know. I don't know why I know you. And then someone was like, no, Becca, like the person that was with me was like, you've definitely seen her video, like just hyping me up to this girl. And I was like, oh, it's okay, whatever. And she was like, keep going. Like, you know, yeah, she told me to keep going.
God.
And she told me it was cute that I made it. She was like, that's so cute. Keep going. That's what she said.
It's like,
so it's on paper, like it wasn't like mean, but it was more like, I knew what she was
trying
to do. Yeah. Like, condescending.
And it humbles you quick.
Oh, it humbled me for sure. I was like, I need to go back to Ohio because I'm from Ohio. Oh my God. Like, I'm going back. And then I called my mom. Oh my God. And I tell my mom like all these like stories about everything that happens here. And she's like, you come home anytime you want, Becca. Like, we're done with this. We're done. Because I just moved here in October. And she's like terrified, like, because she hates like the mean girl thing. I think, I don't know, you know.
My sister and I used to talk about it. Like, if you've ever gone to like a convention of any sort, like VidCon or something like that, it feels like a high school cafeteria.
Yes.
Where everyone's grouped together.
I've never been there, but I'm imagining. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, it's very much that, like, the biggest names like don't even show up. They go off campus to eat. And then it's like the popular people that still haven't like fully, like, they're not the billboard faces, but they're really well known, are all like at one table together. And like people are trying to come up and talk to them, and they're like, goodbye, you know, like, we're busy, nice to meet you, you know. It's so weird. Social media did not exist like 30 years ago. These people are so like, they're acting as if they're like old money, like, so there's no class. There shouldn't be like a class system. Like, I don't know. No, there shouldn't. But
you don't know who's gonna be like big next. Like,
no,
if you think about it.
That's what my sister always told from the beginning, was like, be kind to everybody.
Everyone.
And be friends with everyone.
I'm not even, I don't even. Okay, maybe I should like stop talking about it though, because the more I talk about it, people, because I looked my name up on Reddit, and people, which I shouldn't do anymore.
Never go to Reddit forums.
I know. I'm done now.
They'll eat you alive.
Oh my God, they did. Well, I liked it because sometimes I get really good comments. So like, it's like a lottery. Like, you never know.
You never remember the good. You don't remember the bad.
Oh, I know. I forget every compliment I've ever gotten. But the bad ones were like just the vibe of like, all Becca's content now is just making fun of other influencers, and at first we liked it, but now it's like annoying because she is an influencer, so she should stop. Like, I don't know.
Well, you just point out the things that happen.
I recognize that I'm an influencer, and like I'm just like, I'm not better than anyone.
But you know just, like, how to treat people.
Yeah, I mean,
so there's
everyone should know. Anyway,
you think everyone should know?
I know.
People get a little too big for their britches.
Oh, I know. I'm scared. Me in like 5 years, who knows? I'm gonna be like,
what is, if there was someone who wanted to start off on the internet, what would you tell them? Like, would you give them being like, just so you know, it's not as great, or it's way better than you think?
It's better than it's the best job ever. Are you kidding?
Oh no, it's great, but is there any like warning you would give with it?
Sometimes it can feel like I'm bored during the, like, I'm just bored all the time. I'm not kidding. Make sure you keep your hobbies, like, and don't like have TikTok as like your main hobby and like get all of your dopamine from TikTok and like.
Oh yeah, what other hobbies do you have?
I don't know. I need some.
So you have but you don't follow.
I think I'm talking to myself right now. Yeah, I think I want to start horseback riding.
Dude,
I can play the piano.
You can. That's nice. Yeah, are you like really good at it?
Yeah.
I love that. It's
pretty good.
Hidden talent.
But I don't have a piano in my house, so it's like, I don't know.
Get a little electric one.
Yeah, I'm getting a keyboard, but yeah, I can play the piano and I read and write, and I want to horseback ride, but no.
Do horseback riding.
I think I'm going to.
It's a lot of fun.
What do you do? Do you have other hobbies?
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, I do work a lot, but I love woodworking and I love working out. I just got into rock climbing. What else do? I love my dogs. I do stuff with my dogs all the time.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend loves to go out and like dance, so we go dancing a lot.
That's cute. Wait, that's like you have like a full life.
I'm exhausted. I'm very exhausted. Yeah, I used to get bored a lot, and so I would just keep giving myself more work projects until the point where I was like, now I just work 24/7, and I'm like, shit, now I have to make time for hobbies so I don't emotionally burn out.
Yeah, I feel like I'm good with, I hang out with my friends a lot, and that's I good. Like go out a lot, but I'm also pretty young. I don't know.
Yeah, live.
I'm still in my like going out phase right now.
Keep doing that. It's fun.
It is fun right now.
Don't stop. Yeah.
I'm not going to.
You were talking about doing can I say this, that you're going to start a podcast soon?
Yeah.
Do it. Too. That's a lot of fun.
I know. I'm excited because I have like a lot of time on my hands. Like I can do a bunch of projects right now. So if anyone has any work that you want me to do, I'll do it. You can hire me.
Okay. All right. So I guess we should tell the internet like what type of content you post. You post TikToks. What do you do?
I make fun of. I like do things that the girls should have and guys should not have, and I'm like, that's not for you.
How do you come up with that shit? Because I watch it and you're like, guys, like we're like, oh, my favorite is when you're like telling them to get over like if you're into a guy right now.
Yeah, how to get over a guy that you're into. Oh, because have you ever like been on dates? And you're like, you get the ick, like you're just like, oh my god. Well, okay, so you date girls though, so you can't really relate. But.
I mean, I've been around men, and they do things that just gross me out, like when they fix their pants after they stand up, or when they check their pockets for their wallet. That gives me the biggest ick. Or when they like trying to flex their chest when they're looking in the mirror. So like, I understand.
No, it's like the tiniest things, like when you're like with a, oh my god, I was on a, oh my god, I feel bad. I hope he doesn't see this, but I was
it is very rare that a straight man is gonna find my
I
podcast.
know, but if I post it, he's gonna, okay. We went on a date last week, and he was like nervous when he went up to the host stand, and I'm thinking about it. Oh my god, I'm thinking about it right now. He was like, his voice is like a little bit trembly.
To talk to the hostess?
To talk to the hostess, like, to make sure, because we were like a little bit late for our reservation. I don't even know why it's bothering me so much. I can't stop thinking about it. I got the ick so bad, like, I don't know. And he was like just nervous, like on the date, and I'm like, men should not be nervous. Like, I should be scared that you're gonna like kill me or something. He was like nervous.
You want some confidence,
yeah,
but not cockiness. Or do you want cockiness?
No, not anymore. No.
What's your type?
I like tall guys.
Okay.
That are like, I don't know. I like them to be like smart, like, you know, funny. Mm-hmm.
Confident, smart, funny, tall. Easy.
Yeah.
Come on, men.
You would think it'd be easy. It's not. It's been hard, honestly. I've been dating like LA is like the worst place to date.
Yeah,
people.
It's trash.
It honestly is really hard. Like these guys, I thought that for a while, I thought that I found the perfect guy for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't even know why I thought he was the perfect guy, because
on the
first date, he was really tall. And I guess like on paper he was my type, but on the first date I showed up and I was so nervous, and he was sitting with another girl. Like he brought another girl on the date. Like he thought that, like I think I thought it was a date, but I think he thought it was just like a dinner. Like it was him, a girl, and me. 2 girls, 1 guy.
No, that's him trying to set up a threesome.
I don't know. I'm really confused. That really happened. I'll show you a picture of him after. He's really hot, but yeah.
He was like?
He was like, he texted me while I was walking in. Oh, I brought my friend. She's like my childhood friend, and she wanted to eat with us. But she was on her phone the entire time. Like, I don't think she wanted to like fuck him or anything. But
I'm so confused. I kind of want to dissect it. He asked you out on a date, or like, how did he ask you out?
He DM'd me and asked if I wanted to get dinner with him, and I was like,
no, that's a date.
Yeah, I thought it was a date, right?
That's a date.
And he's single. He's a single guy.
A dude can't just that's a single straight dude.
I know.
Asking a single straight woman to dinner is a date.
And it's not like we were friends. I've never like hung out with him before, so I knew it was a date. And I show up, she was there.
I'm so confused.
At first she was kind of mean to me, but then it turned she got nice to me at the end.
Did you talk to him about it?
No.
Okay. Did you ever talk to him again?
Yeah. Another day with him. Okay, so listen, and then it gets worse. I need to make a TikTok about this, actually.
Please do.
I was like, I didn't want him to get mad at me, or I don't know. Okay, the second date, because every time I make TikToks now, everyone sees it now. Like,
well, they shouldn't fuck up.
I know. So the second date,
I'm gonna get a TikTok made about me somehow.
I know. On the second date, which I can't believe I let this happen, but oh my god, he told me to meet him at I can't. Wait, why would I say what it was? It was like a hotel bar that like everyone goes to, and I was like, oh my God, I love it there. Like, for sure. So I get completely ready. This is at like 8:30 that we're supposed to meet. And then he texts me at like 8:25 and he was like, hey, I'm running late. And I was like, oh my God, that's fine. Yeah. And then it was like 9:25 and then it was 10:25. And
no.
So I was like, I'm getting stood up. So I like started to take my makeup off and he calls me and he's like, I'm so sorry. I was with my client because he's a manager.
Okay.
He was like, I was in the studio with my client. I didn't know he was going to take that long. And I was like, it's fine. Like, maybe we can meet a different night. And he was like, no, why don't you just come? Like, come meet me at the bar still. So I go to meet him at the bar, and he was so drunk. He was so drunk.
No, he's not.
Turns out he was staying at that hotel. Like, it wasn't even like a place that like, he was just coming downstairs to meet me, like, at the bar. Like, I thought he wanted to go to that bar because he wanted to go to that bar. It was just convenient for him because he was staying in that hotel.
He sounds like an idiot.
Oh, I know. So then he's so drunk, and I was like, you're really drunk. I want to go home. And he was like, I am not drunk at all. He was like trying to gaslight me into convincing him.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when drunk people try to insist that they are not drunk.
Like, I can tell that you're drunk.
Yeah. Also, when I'm drunk, I let everybody know.
And it's like, it would be funny if I don't know. And then I ghosted him. I was like, I'm done. Like,
yeah.
So, but he was hot though.
Oh, that's why he thinks he can get away with that shit.
I know. And he's like really like popular with girls. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry.
So that was the last guy I had a crush on, but other than that.
Once you get the ick on a dude, can you continue any sort of relationship with him? Or like, is like the ick the end of it?
I think if you start to get the ick with a guy, like for example, like the host stand thing, like that wouldn't bother me if I really liked the guy. That's what makes me I think I'm only getting the ick when it's like I'm kind of on the fence about the guy, or like, yeah, I can just kind of tell that we're not gonna work out. So I think that like if like I'm imagining like my dream guy right now, and then if I'm on a date with him and he's nervous, or like if he like, what did I say, like things that I said that gave me the ick, like he spilled something on his shirt or something, like,
oh, that's hilarious.
That is icky, but like
icky.
I don't think it would give me the ick if I liked him, you know.
Okay, that's true. All right, so these dudes, you're like, I'm just going on a date to go on a date. He
yeah,
likes me.
Do you think that's a good idea to keep going on dates when they like? I just keep going when people invite me.
I mean,
because it might be a waste of time. I mean, I'm getting a lot of story times.
You're getting a lot of story times. Are you getting free meals?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think it's fine. Also, it's something to do.
And it's like, I think it's like fun and funny, but like some people, yeah, some
like,
people
are they thinking it's mean to the guys for you to keep going if you don't like them?
No, I don't keep going if I realize I don't like them, but like I keep agreeing to like, even, you know, when like someone slides in your DMs and you're like, well, actually you're in a relationship, so maybe you don't know.
Also, I don't look at my DMs, so.
Oh, I'm in my DMs.
I'm not in my DMs.
I'm also sliding in people's DMs all the time.
Oh my God. Maybe if I was single, I would look. I'm someone who's just like, nope, I refuse to get into trouble, so I will not even let myself be exposed to trouble. I can't even
remember what it's like to be in a relationship. Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm like, there's no point in looking at DMs. But, oh shit, what was I going to say? I got distracted thinking about my DMs. What's in there?
You're saying, Emily,
what was I talking about?
Is it okay to go on dates with people that DM'd you? Is that what we're saying?
No. But I was going to say, it's fine to always, that's what I was going to say. It's fine to go try it. Even if you're like, this might not be my person. I've known a lot of people who are like, I don't know, iffy. And then they're like, oh my God, when I met them in person, I'm obsessed with them. Or like their vibe was so good. Their smell was good. So their smell was good. I don't know. Smell's a big thing to people. But like, if you feel like, try it out. See what happens. They might surprise you. You might get a good story time.
I agree. And it's like summer, and like I'm like so happy right now that like I feel like it's just funny. Like, you know,
yeah.
I think like in the winter I was like I don't know, depressed, but now I'm happy. Seasonal depression, I think.
Yes, that's what that is.
I guess
the sun does that.
Yeah. But I would like look to date to like escape my sadness, I think. But now I'm happy.
I'm gonna suggest
I didn't mean
therapy.
to get dark. No, I am in therapy.
No, I know a lot of people who do that. Well, they like attention makes them happy.
Mm-hmm.
So going on a date will give you some attention, which is not a bad thing. Get your attention.
And you know what? Now that I've realized that I'm like in a happy of the seasonal depression, I like I'm not even making any content. I think if I'm making a lot of content every day, that means something's wrong. Like,
it's like you're literally just trying to distract yourself and give yourself some serotonin.
And now I'm like, whatever, like I forget my job or whatever. Bye.
We want you to keep doing your job for the content.
I will. I have to.
Okay, good. What's up, Em? Oh, do you want to take a sponsor break? All right, we're going to check to see if we have a sponsor for today. Sponsor! ZocDoc. ZocDoc is our sponsor for today. Have you been stewing about a health problem you have? Maybe a weird growth, something doesn't feel right, something creaks wrong when you move a certain way, and you don't want to hit up a doctor and you've almost resorted to texting your group chat to ask your friends their opinion? Well, unless your friends are doctors, it might not go right. There are thousands of medical professionals on ZocDoc who are there to help you. They listen like a friend, and they give you the expert care you need. ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun. No more doctor roulette or scouring the internet for questionable reviews. With ZocDoc, you have a trusted guide to connect you to your favorite doctor you just haven't met yet. Millions of people use ZocDoc's free app to find and book a doctor in their neighborhood. You can book an appointment with just a few taps in their app and start feeling better faster with ZocDoc. Go to ZocDoc.com/Rachel and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/Rachel. ZocDoc.com/Rachel.
Wait, you don't cry, really?
Mm-mm.
Ever?
Once every 6 months.
Wait, what makes you actually end up crying?
If I get extremely tired and overwhelmed and then frustrated, like it has to be I haven't slept in days, and then I'm just like, I have no time to just like breathe. I'll get overwhelmed, and if something little happens, I'll just get frustrated, and then I'll cry for like 5 minutes, and I'll be like, okay, I'm over it. Let's go. Keep going.
Crying is healthy, though. It's like good for you.
I know. My therapist and I talk about it all the time.
I can't believe you don't cry. I like love to cry.
No, my sister does too. That's why we had a whole thing about it.
Wow.
Where she was like, I think I got all the emotions in the family.
Well,
Where are yours?
If it's not a problem, like, I mean, do you feel like you have emotions?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel them. I just am like such a let's solve it person. Where like you immediately told me you don't like your name. I was like, well, then change it. So
yeah, I don't like to solve the problems. I just like to speculate about them.
That's totally fine. I've learned, my girlfriend has taught me that sometimes she just needs to complain about it.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. So I go, she'll complain, and then she'll look at me and go, don't solve it. Just listen. I go, okay. I solve it.
I am the opposite. Wow. I like to just talk about things without like any solutions. Solutions, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I be logical?
Okay. We're back from our sponsor break. We were just talking about how I don't ever cry. I want to. It feels good. Like after I cry, I feel really good. I'm like,
cry.
And there's times where I'm like, I would feel so good right now if I cried, and I just stand there and I try.
I could probably cry right now if I wanted. I won't, but like I could probably do it. Like,
it makes my face red. I have to redo my makeup. I don't have the time for it.
I like
You
it.
think it's cute?
Yeah.
Do you take pictures while you cry?
No. Oh, I hate that.
Okay.
I hate when people post like their like mental breakdown of crying with the things. I'm like, if you're in a real mental breakdown, I feel like
that's my thing. It's like if I'm in the middle of crying and I'm sad, the last thing I'm thinking about is taking a picture.
Unless if I looked really cute, like, and it was like a funny reason to cry, then I would post it.
This is your superpower, that you look cute when you cry.
You do too. Everyone does.
You don't know if I do. You've never seen this.
I don't even know why I said that.
Very few people have seen it. All right. I have some, I call them burning questions. They're just random questions. What is the last lie you told?
Yesterday, I was on a date with a guy on Saturday.
You date a lot, and I love it.
I know, I really do.
Good for
That's
you.
why I was asking, is it bad? I don't know.
No, it's not bad. Go date around.
Well, I think I lied to him about like I started like finding myself lying about like random details of a story, but I don't know why I did it. I just I was like, why did I say that?
I've done that before.
It was just like a little, like he asked me a question and he was like, wait, it was just like so trivial. It was like, you've been there twice? And I was like, yep, 2 times. I've only been to that place 1 time. I don't know why I lied. I was like, do I ever do that? Like, I don't even know.
I've done that before. I'm like, there was no point in saying that.
And I said it with such like, it came out of my mouth and I was like elaborating on it. I was like, yeah, the first time. And I was like, but I had 2 margaritas. Okay. And it was a man. Like, again, like with the men thing, like, if it was like a girl, I feel like I respect women a lot.
Is it that maybe you just talk so fast that you don't think about your answers? Because I do that a lot.
Yeah. And me lying about that little fact made what I had previously said make more sense. So I was just trying to like move the conversation along. I don't know how to.
I also don't like correcting people.
I don't like correcting people. If I catch you in a lie, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah,
like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yes.
Me either. I like the story times where I'm like, yeah, again, with like, it's just easier sometimes and it moves the conversation along, not to have to nitpick. So that's when I lie. Like, just to.
If it doesn't matter and it like, no one's ever going to know.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie about like a big event in my life or anything like that. No. It's just like, when you're, because I do go on a lot of first dates and like sometimes it's just fun. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna lie about this.
Just
like,
fuck around, see what happens.
Yeah,
because I would never lie to like anyone close to me, like in a little sense like that, because I'm like, oh, that might end up they'll catch me somehow.
Catch me. That's the only reason. That's the only reason though. If I could lie without ever getting caught, I would totally. Yeah, I don't even know why.
All right. So just lying by my sister and I were talking about how we constantly just lie to ourselves about how much time something's going to take.
Oh, me too. I do that too.
I'm always like, this will take 5 minutes. It's 3 hours.
Yeah. Getting ready. I'm like, I could probably get ready in 20. I've never gotten ready in 20 minutes in my life. But I'm like, today I could probably. Never done
I only
that.
need 20 minutes to, shower, straighten my hair,
like wash my blow dry. That's 20.
Done.
Perfect.
Okay. What is something that you hate that everyone else loves?
So many things. I'm trying to think. Maybe like dancing TikToks. I don't really like them. I don't know why. Unless it's like a crazy, like interesting. I don't know. I don't really like. I also don't like lip syncing TikToks. Like when hot girls like lip sync. I'm like, okay.
It's my personal preference to never see people acting out scenes.
Oh my God. Yes. That is what I hate. When people act out. Oh my God. This girl one time. Oh, she like made me watch like she had pulled up her TikTok and she was showing me all of her TikToks and then she made me like sit there and like watch the scenes like that she was lip syncing to and like I was like, oh, okay.
Because
the scene has already been done on a movie. I've already seen the scene.
Yeah, I love watching TikTokers who are actors. They just also have TikToks.
Oh, like do their own scene? Yeah.
Well, what they do is they're like how TikTok actors do a scene versus how a real actor would do the scene. And I'm like, the TikTok actors are so dramatic. And then, like a real actor is you just act like a normal human being.
Yeah, like
it's just subtle. Like there's no need to put it on a TikTok.
I don't like the lip syncing.
Things. No, I don't like that either.
Or the TikTok noises. I don't really get it. Like why can't we just not
You like that? Original content.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
You're
I like
YouTuber
it if it's funny. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I should. I missed my calling with the YouTube thing, honestly.
YouTube's dead.
You don't think I should start?
I mean, there's money there, but it's harder to get people to subscribe and stuff.
Okay. So
because like I already have them because I trapped them years ago and I'm just holding on to dear life. Like, don't leave me. I've just noticed like TikTok is where you grab a fan base. And then YouTube's where you can make money. Yeah.
Okay, but maybe. So, do you think I should stay on TikTok, Insta, and then podcast, or should I
stay on TikTok always?
I will for sure. Great. It's like my love.
And then start a podcast. That's where everyone's going. Podcast.
Okay. I'll do that. Thank you for telling me to do that.
You're welcome. Come to me for any other advice you need. All right. What's something that you love that everyone else hates? I burped and coughed at the same time.
That was the weirdest noise ever.
All right. What's something you love that everyone else hates?
That everyone else hates?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me an example of something you love?
Something I love that everyone else hates. I'm going to steal this from my friend Summer. Ketchup on tacos.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. She did it and we all roasted her for it. And then I took a bite and I was like, oh, dang it. She has something there. And I didn't tell anyone, but I love it.
That's disgusting. Okay,
I know,
I can't even relate to that. I mean, I guess I've never tried it, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I just love ketchup, so I'll put it on everything.
I like musical theater. And I don't think I tell people that a lot. Like I love musical theater. I love watching it. I listen to show tunes like all the time.
I don't think that's weird for me because that's like my sister and like all
You're
of her
right.
crew.
Your sister does. Oh yeah, that's like her whole entire thing. She was on Broadway?
Yeah, she did a stint, a thing of waitress.
Okay, yeah. I knew that. I did know that.
Yeah. So
but I love music. Maybe that's why I started watching her back in the day.
Yeah. I personally don't like musicals.
Okay.
But I know a lot of the songs because I grew up watching my sister and then she would drive me around and all she would play was show tunes.
They're catchy.
They are catchy. So like I'll catch myself singing Thoroughly Modern Millie, and then I'm be like, what the?
Yeah, me too.
I don't even like that.
It's embarrassing. Oh my God, I hate when I get in the car and I plug my aux into someone and I'm trying to like pretend to be normal in the car for a second. And then it's just like, I think I'll try to find gravity.
Oh
and I'm like, what? Who had this one on? I don't even like this song.
What is this?
Like,
someone else's phone. They must have hacked me. All right, musicals. I would say that's I think a lot of people, you have to, it's like a niche thing, I guess.
It is a niche. It's like a nerdy thing, but
I don't think it's that's the category, theater kids.
I wouldn't like categorize myself as theater kid.
I'm sorry,
but I am technically, but I would never say
okay.
that.
Did you ever do theater?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? Oh my God.
In Ohio, yeah. But then I I tried to be cool in like high school, so I stopped. But I did it all in my childhood. Like I would do community shows and stuff.
That's fun though.
Mm-hmm.
What's your biggest pet peeve? I know you have lots of icks, but what's your biggest pet peeve in life?
When people like Kanye West, I hate Kanye West.
Just pet peeve, Kanye West.
I hate him, and I don't like it at all. When they defend like the wrong side of pop culture, like Scooter Braun and like all of them. I'm just thinking about that because that also came up on my date where the guy likes Kanye. Anyway.
Oh, how are you okay?
I don't know.
When men talk to you all the time.
I talk to a lot of men. Like I really no, not like that. Not like that.
No, you go on a lot of dates. You
like I
often.
interact with a lot of men. Like not like that again. Like I'm not hooking up with a bunch of guys.
No one's saying that. No one's slut shaming you at all.
Okay.
You go
but
on
I'm
dates.
in the trenches, you guys. Like I'm seeing like every aspect of these guys. Like someone has to do it, and I'm doing it for everyone. It's just like I've seen some shit. That's all I'll say. I'm like I can't do it.
I have some guy friends, and then like I have a social battery just for them, and then it depletes very quickly.
Oh my God! Or when you're at a party and like guys like kind of like, I mean, they just think I'm like stupid at first. So like they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sure you don't know about like mansplaining."
Oh, I
things
hate
like
mansplaining.
That. I'm like, oh, and then they interrupt you when you're like trying to reply to what they're saying. They're like. Like and I hate that. When
do you keep talking? I'll keep talking faster and louder when a guy tries to do that with me.
No, I'm just like stare at them and like wait for them to be done and then I walk away.
I love that. All right, what is your guilty pleasure?
I eat a lot of snacks. A lot. Like goldfish. Goldfish.
Okay.
And hot Cheetos. I had them last night.
Hot Cheetos. That is one snack I don't think I've ever actually tried. I've never tried a hot Cheeto.
Don't even do it at this point. It's like it's terrible.
It's bad?
No, it's like a bad habit. Like I love snacks. I would be so fit if I like if I could just stop eating goldfish. I'm not kidding. It's like my dog food. Like if I were a dog.
It's literally just goldfish that really got you hooked.
Yeah, I can't. It's like a bad addiction.
I love this. It's like a 4-year-old snack. I love this for you.
I know. Yeah, that's my bad habit.
I used to snack a lot, and then I just stopped buying snacks.
But sometimes I really want them.
I mean, do you? I don't care what you eat.
Me like trying to like convince you that it's okay for me. I'm like, but I like it.
I love I'm over here trying to solve another problem.
I know. I'm like, stop it.
Sorry. I forgot you just complained.
The only solution is to stop eating it. And I'm like, but I want to. I don't even care.
Okay. We could go on portion. No, we're fine. We're fine. Do what you want. All right. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever been given?
Time heals all wounds. I hate when people. I know it's true on paper, but like it's just a cop out. Like,
what do you think heals wounds?
I get it. Okay, I know the time does. I hate hearing it.
You just hate
hearing it
because you just don't want to spend the time.
No, because I want people to like. I want like creative, like when you're going through a breakup, everyone's like, "Listen, I know you don't want to hear it," and I'm like, "Then don't say it. Then don't say it. Time heals all wounds."
Yes.
That's what they say. I'm like, dude, I don't care. I want you to give me
want to solve it now.
Advice. Yeah, that's the only time I want people to give me like step by step. Like breakups for me are so hard. I hate breaking. Like
they suck ass.
Like I romanticize things like to the point where I agreed to go on a second date with that guy that brought another girl.
Yeah,
because I was romanticizing him in my head, being like, no, like this is my boyfriend. And then obviously it wasn't my boyfriend, but so then I had to go through like a mini break. I go through breakups with everyone in my head, And
then you're just sad.
Yeah, and like I am dramatic too when I go through a breakup. Like I'm like, no one understands. No one's ever been through this. And I feel like so alone.
All right. Whenever I'm really sad, I do know that eventually I'll be over it, and I just want to fast forward to that time.
Me too. Like I wish I could go back in time and like tell myself things that I know now.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I think that I should have been given, because I went through like the worst breakup of my entire life a year ago in June. So like a year ago right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was like, I mean, it was terrible. But today I'm like, oh my God, I did it. Like I haven't even thought of, like, you know when you're kind of over it.
And it was the time.
What?
The time happened.
I know, but like, I did not want to hear that back then.
No, you don't. You want to go like, okay, like, do I need to go throw things through his window? Do I need to go to therapy? Do I need to go on an ayahuasca trip? Like, how do I heal it?
Tried except for ayahuasca. I tried everything. And actually, never mind. I was going to say, I mean, yeah, time did end up healing it because even if I could go back in time and tell myself, it's almost like, because I made a lot of mistakes where I would like angrily text him one time. And I almost would say, don't do that. But now I'm like, well, that was what I wanted to do at the time. Like, I was better mad and like it felt good to do that. And I got through it. Every bad thing, every mistake I made along the way this year of like trying to get over it, got me to where I am today. And I ended up fine. And I learned a lot of lessons. So I guess time does heal all wounds.
Look at that.
That's the first time I ever like thought through that. I guess it's.
Did you think you'd be doing therapy with me today?
No, I had no idea.
Gotcha. So I'm a problem solver. I'll do it sneakily. What's something you've always had the urge to do, but you'll just never do it? Mine, I'll give you an example, is punch a man square in the face.
Me too. I've always wanted to do that.
Like, it would be like all people, like, just, I want to just feel what that feels like to punch someone, but I could never do that to a woman. So I have to say a man. I got to slap a man once.
Why?
It was for my birthday. It was like
that's what I should ask for my birthday, to slap a guy.
Yes. It was like we were doing this like birthday power thing where it's like a musical chairs but with necklaces, and you have to persuade the birthday person to give you a necklace, and the person who doesn't have one at the end of the night loses. Then he wanted a necklace, so he was like, "What if I let you slap me?" And I said yes.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, "Can I go full out?" He's like, "Go full out." So I got to slap. I didn't go full out because like.
Something in the back of your head.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not mad at him, but I did get to like slap someone, and that felt really nice. But I want to punch someone.
That would feel so fucking good, like
right?
Boxing or something. Maybe.
Yeah, people like remember when like boxing was like a huge thing, like all the influencers wanted to box each other. A few people asked me to, and I was like, I don't think I could do that.
I don't think I could do it either, but it sounds nice. Like, I feel like that would feel good, but
yeah,
logistically, there's no.
I don't want to get hit in the face.
Me either, and it wouldn't even like. It'd be embarrassing, like if you're bad.
It would be really embarrassing
and like cringy. Like I can't do it.
No,
I think mine would be like making a tell-all video about like people that have wronged me. Wouldn't that feel so good
to
name drop and be like. You know the way that you tell all your friends, like when someone wrongs you, like it would feel so good to tell the public, and so that the public would know, and like,
I don't
so many.
I don't air private like personal things on the internet. That would feel really good.
I do personal things, but I wish I could just tell people like who I'm talking about, because I know that people would totally agree with me and
give me
like,
pictures.
Yeah,
I want to see pictures. I want the receipts. I want it all.
And I want to do like even about like. The breakup that I went through a year ago, he wronged me so badly that I wish I could show everyone like the text messages, like everything that happened that way, like people. But then it's like, even if I did that, like then I would be like, whatever. But it would feel so good.
It would feel good at that moment, and then you're like, okay, now what?
That's like my dream. Like one day, like
Well, if I hope I could punch your ex.
That would be a good one. That would be a good one too.
Him, yes,
yeah,
or maybe Kanye West. No,
both of them.
I was gonna ask if you had any hidden talents in piano. Can you sing as well?
You know what? I can say words backwards.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm being
how? Like on the spot?
Yeah, give me a word.
Elephant.
Tnapele.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck? How did you learn to do that?
When I learned to read, I could do it. I can. It's like I can.
Are you dyslexic?
No, my mom they got me tested. And nope.
I want to give you more words. Lollipop.
Pop it lol.
Oh my god.
Pop it lol.
You can speak backwards. I am shook. I am so confused. Emily, give me a word. Oh my god.
Emily is Ilame. Rachel is Lekar or Lechar, whatever way you want to say.
So are you seeing it backwards?
Yeah, I'm just reading it in my head.
So you're reading it backwards and you're just sounding it out that way?
Yeah. So forwards and backwards, it doesn't always like sound like satisfying to people, because like you can't pronounce things like backwards the same.
Is
like, is haka, yeah. Lehakar, yeah. would be Rachel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My mind is, I've never, can you say the alphabet backwards?
No.
Okay.
I don't know
when
why.
people can do that, I'm like, what the
Even
fuck?
that's crazy to me. Like, and I can't do it though. It's just too long for me to, I don't know.
I have never met someone with that talent, and I am blown away.
Yeah, I guess that is my hidden talent. I should tell more people about that. I don't even use that enough. Like,
you're really cool.
When I know. Can you guys tell?
Yes. I don't know what to do with it. I don't think anyone's really.
I can't. You know what?
Before.
I've never even said that on a podcast or anything. I always forget that I can do that. You said hidden talent.
I'm legit fangirling over just that talent.
I can't even believe I don't use that online. I've never even told people.
You could do an entire video and just say play it in reverse and say an entire video like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
But
Emily
it's like
doesn't know what to say either. She just
it's like a lonely language because like no one else can really do. I mean, I haven't met anyone that can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so weird. So your parents had you tested because you were able to do it as a child. Would you accidentally read words backwards?
No, I would like they were teaching me to read, and then I would like be like at backwards is, and I would tell like swing. That was the first one that they were like, what? Because I learned how to spell swing set, and I was like test news, and I said that, and I was like, that's it backwards, and they're like, why are you stop making things up? And then
your parents gaslighting you.
They thought I was making it up, and then they wrote it down, and they're like, what? Like, you're like 7. How are you? Did you learn this in class or like what? I was like, no. Why are you guys freaking out? I'm not lying. Like I was like trying to like convince them that I don't know why you guys can't do it too.
Yeah, because in your brain it's normal.
Yeah, I was a kid, so I just like I started doing it like every talent show, and like my parents like they would bring me to restaurants and they would make me do it for
them. Oh my god, you were like their little monkey?
But I loved it. Like it was fun.
Because it went from like, why aren't you guys believing me to
like,
showing you off
look at my little daughter. She's like gifted.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. You know that when you talk in your head, do you hear a voice or do you see pictures or sounds?
I can hear a voice. It depends.
You have an internal monologue?
Yeah.
Because it's so crazy because apparently that's not everyone. Like people don't hear anything. They don't have a voice. They just like see things.
Well, now I'm wondering, do I have it in him?
Like, are you talking to yourself in your head right now?
Yeah. And I can see things forwards and back. Yeah. I can hear it in my head.
That's normal to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's some people who can't do that. I'm trying to figure out your brain right now.
Me too. I don't know.
Okay.
I still don't know.
My last question, which we already talked. What's up? We have to switch the battery. Okay, bye. So sponsor. BetterHelp. BetterHelp is our sponsor for this episode. If you take a look at your week and see how much time you spend on yourself versus how much time you spend on other people, is it balanced? Who are you giving your energy to? It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you that you never take a moment to think about what you need for yourself. But when we spend all our time giving to other people, we'll feel stretched thin and burned out. Don't let it get to that. Therapy can give you tools to find a balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind. I've had therapy for years now, and the first thing I learned was boundaries, to take time for myself, and how to say no. It has helped me tremendously. So if you think you should start therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/RU today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/RU. Okay, as we paused, Emily had a groundbreaking discovery. Emily, come talk into the microphone real quick, if you please.
Oh my god.
Do I say it?
Yeah.
It's not rude.
No.
Oh god, she's gonna come sit next to me.
This is my bad side. Okay. I'm convinced Becca's gay.
Explain your reasoning.
Okay, because I used to be the exact same. Excuse me. All right, it's just me and Becca now. Okay, so I used to be the exact same way with men. I had this guy that I dated for like 5 years. I thought I was going to marry him. We had our kids' names picked out, everything. But everything he did, I'd watch him, and in my head, I'd go, ugh.
Oh.
And now my girlfriend does some of the exact same things he used to, and I'm like,
oh my
and
god, am I gay? I don't know.
It's a gay thing. I swear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how much you talk about this or want this online, but like the fact.
No, I don't care at all.
Okay. The fact that you're questioning, you get so icked out by men.
Okay, I'm questioning because I was in a music video and I like fell in love with the main girl that I was. Wait, don't look it up, you guys. Like, don't. But
I mean, Emily and I are looking it up as soon as you leave, but that's on you.
It was just like a project where like I thought the main girl was really hot, and she's out. She's a lesbian, and I was like, maybe I'm gay. But then I met a girl who was into me, and I wasn't into her. And then
it's okay. There's a type. Emily's gay, and I'm not into her.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be into. I guess you're right. Like on paper, you don't have to be into every lesbian you meet. But.
I'm not gonna tell you your sexuality, but I will say women are great.
And I do get icked out really easily by men. Like the
icky.
tiniest things. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. Maybe you need to ask like a straight girl if she feels the same way. Like, you know, I don't know.
Did we know any? Yes, we know some. We know one straight girl.
One straight girl.
3. There's 3 in the group. 4. We do know a lot of straight people. Well, all of my friends that are very, very straight don't question it. So that's all I have to say.
I mean, it would definitely be bi, I think, because I'm into guys. I see guys and I think they're hot, you know?
Okay.
We'll see.
If there are any are there any like celebrities women that you're like, holy fuck?
Yes, the girl from Orange is the New Black, Ruby Rose or whatever.
Ruby Rose, of course.
Yeah, she's sitting next to me while we were getting our hair done, and I was like,
okay, so obviously,
oh my God.
Ruby Rose. So would your type be more than, we're going to figure out what type of lesbian. If you were, not saying you are, this is your sexuality to discover.
No, I know.
Would you be more into like femme, androgynous, masc, stem? What do you think would be, do you know these terms? I just assumed.
No, I don't really know.
So femme is you.
I'm definitely more of a feminine side.
Yes,
sure.
You're femme. And then there's like, we're a stem. Like,
what's that?
A stem is a mix between masc and femme. Like a stud. It's stud and femme mixed.
Okay.
So then
I've never even heard that term.
Yes. So that's what we are. It's like I definitely have masculine but feminine features at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I take a little bit more of a masculine approach than Emily. But then there's like athletic girls, like soccer girls.
I would like that.
I'm into soccer girls.
I would like that.
I'm into soccer girls. And then what would Ruby Rose be? Is that like that's STEM, top energy STEM.
She's so hot.
Yes.
It would be more like the masculine side of girls for sure. I would definitely want to be like the girl, like the girly girl, baby in a relationship, like
pillow princess, passenger princess.
Yeah, but it would definitely, I would be like a femme for sure, and then I would like a girl to be more masculine. Wait, I'm not gay, by the way. Me already like deciding my type. I didn't even know I was gonna say that, but I mean, I can. That's what I would picture, I guess. Like,
okay, that's fine. I mean, listen, if you're straight, you're straight.
This is not me coming out, by the way.
No,
I'm not saying that I'm bi.
Not at all. No,
it's just speculation.
It's speculation, and Emily literally thinks every person on the planet is gay, and
everyone is a little bit, though.
Yes,
for sure, everyone is a little bit.
And so some people are just more than others. Some people are enough to test it, and it makes them even more gay. Because that happens.
I think I'm curious. Like, I would like to be in my like speculation era right now. That's all that I am right now.
Emily is so excited.
It's only because I've been going on so many dates with guys and I haven't liked a single one. I haven't like been like, I'm gonna marry you, or like to any of them.
I'm gonna say, don't force it. Obviously, like go and date your dates with men. But I'm saying with a girl, like if you just meet a girl that like tickles your Pringle, or was it tingles your Pringle? Don't say no. Just go for it.
I definitely won't say. I wouldn't say no. I don't know, but I don't think people would ever expect me to be gay.
That is the problem with femme lesbians, is that no one can tell who's gay and who's not in that world.
I don't really want to like do a big announcement or anything.
No.
So like it would have to be organic, like me being into a girl and then So
it's a hard life.
And also I'm only like 25. Like who knows what's going to happen in the next 5 years.
I'm excited for whatever happens.
I'm kind of excited to see what happens too. Like I'm going to tell you right away if I ever already planning on my
if you need any advice, text me.
I will. I'll text you. I'll tell you guys like everything.
Oh, good. I love this. And if for somehow you do end up being gay, you can come back on the podcast and tell everyone your journey.
Update you, yeah. Yes. Oh my god.
But she is straight.
Yeah, as far as we know.
So
if you're a hot guy, like you can definitely slide in my DMs.
Tall, hot, smart, confident, funny.
Yeah.
Easy criteria. just go do that. And then if you're a masked lesbian,
or if you're Ruby Rose, please DM me.
Rose,
maybe I should DM her, honestly.
try it.
I will. I'm going to right after this.
I would love if that happened.
I know.
All right. I think that's the perfect place to end the podcast. Is
comment if you think I'm gay or straight.
Yeah.
Let's take a vote.
She's opening the doors. Let's see who enters. But seriously, go check out Becca's TikTok. It's really funny. She's got a lot of content talking about all the jobs she's had, how she's gotten fired, the people she's been on dates with. She roasts her own photoshopped photos.
Oh, yeah.
You do a lot of story times.
Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah, you don't do TikTok sounds or dances.
No.
It's all
no. I'm like, fuck
not a chance.
Not a chance.
And she can say words backwards and play the piano. So I feel like we've learned a lot.
Pretty well-rounded over here.
Yes,
yeah.
I like this. All right, make sure you subscribe, follow. Do you have anything else you'd like to plug, announce, say?
No, but keep watching to see where my podcast. Like, I don't know what.
Oh, her podcast. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, if you ever do
make it,
let me know, and I'll give it a shout out. All right, I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet where you can find the uncensored version of me, Rachel Ballinger. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, or follow, or do whatever this platform tells you to do so that you can get notified every time I post a new episode. Love ya!